my dust! What do you think of that? Some good times! Let's do this! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, thanks.
Oh yeah!
Why is mute check removed? I do not know why.
You don't do any of that. And you go to an Italian restaurant and you make your order, but you don't sit down. What do you think before they kick you out?
If you stand up, just stand bar. You
Stand
can stay there all night.
You stand the whole time. You're just standing in between chairs.
At the bar, you can do it. They would not say a thing.
What about at a table?
I don't know. I don't think they'd care.
I think if it's a real Italian restaurant, I think somebody's going to pop out and say something. It's going to be an old lady.
It might be like, there's something wrong, but I don't think they're going to kick you out because you're standing.
Attention. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes.
I could be wrong.
What if I ask the waiter to sit?
I've done that. Especially when they're cute.
Go on. Is it wrong that I tip? Is it wrong that I tip the waiter in the level of cuteness I think they are? If they're a 7 out of 10, I'll only tip 7%.
That's the tip.
That's how much tip you give them, Eric. That's
Total.
only 70%.
Grand total tip.
You give the whole tip.
7 out of 10 equals 7%. The maximum is 10%.
What's the worst tip you've ever given somebody?
About 8 inches.
The change, because they forgot about me.
Left them the 2 pennies?
So like I'm not gonna tell you which DoubleTree Inn it was, but it was a DoubleTree hotel, and I was sitting in the restaurant and I ordered my food, and I sat there for a good 55 minutes until something was brought out.
I'd say I had a Mexican restaurant. They never gave us refills. It took like an hour. All our food was completely burnt. The guy at the register goes, "How was your meal?" I said it was awful. All our food was burnt. It took an hour and we never got refills. And then we asked, "Oh, that's too bad. We'll do better next time."
Still starting out.
So that's your
Still trying to
response.
figure out this whole
Next
restaurant
time.
thing. One of my favorite Yelp reviews I ever read was for a Mexican restaurant, and the review was like 2 stars, and the review read something to the effect of, me and my wife walked in, went up to the counter, made our order, and then an ice cream truck went by, and the entire restaurant, the waitress, the girl behind the counter, all of the kitchen staff, and the busboy all left the restaurant to go get ice cream. And they all came back about 10 minutes later eating ice cream.
That's actually kind of cool, but
It's the most Mexican
They
thing
all just
I've
looked at as soon as the truck
you know?
pulled up. It was like, we're not dealing. It's like, I know you're in the middle of making your order, but we're not dealing with that right now.
The boat's just sitting there!
Doing ice cream now.
You're like a car crash in slow motion. It's like I'm watching.
Push pops for the win.
And it's like, it's the fact that like the person writing the review like waited. They're like, oh, they're getting ice cream. Let's wait.
To be honest, there's a lot of times you go to a restaurant, you wait more than 10 minutes anyways.
That's true.
Just to get a seat even.
You can't do it at like a restaurant because my move for whenever I go to like a mechanic or if I'm getting my tires done or something like that is I bring a dozen donuts to the guys in the garage and say, hey, I'm next.
Right? Yeah, that's how bribes are
This is
supposed
for
to
when
work.
you're done with my vehicle, because then they take the 10-minute break to start with.
here.
You're
Just sitting there. We're gonna turn you into colored rice.
Trump, you have 16 kills on your
What do
thing.
you mean, Classic Spectre, Flash?
It's Classic Spectre. Knowing about the restaurant.
Alright. Nice cap. Alright. Nice cap.
Spectre, I got a question for you. If you and me were to start a restaurant, what would you call it and what would our theme be?
Oh shit.
Or someone
Something
wants to open a
like
mom and
molecular
pop diner.
gastronomy, maybe... I don't know.
I need serving at a really high price.
It doesn't have to
I gotta
be.
get a man bun.
It's easy to make the
pretty sure.
foams, even though it looks fancy.
Going the wrong way.
Love foam.
Car ain't moving.
Yeah, it's weird.
Wanna do
The
that?
foams are like easy to make, but people go
I
apeshit
have
for
never
it.
tried the foam stuff.
That's because it looks cool. Biofuel is biofuel.
Yeah, it's a mind trip though. The foam can taste like tomato, pizza, whatever. And people go like, I'm gonna pay a lot for that.
So I have to get a man bun. I feel like one of those restaurants I have to wear a black button-up shirt with the sleeves rolled up and a man bun.
You please fix my
tattoos
century.
as well.
It gives me snooty as all crap.
Please, what the fuck?
I don't like to do that. I'm so personal.
More snooty.
I'd open a restaurant with you.
Alright, we'll do that. And then Sean wants to open a mom and pop diner, which I want to call the Firehouse.
That's actually pretty kitschy. Nice.
I will be dressed
Just don't make it a
as
sub shop.
probably the, I'll be dressed as the fire marshal.
Ooh, sexy fireman? That works.
How about this? How about we do the
So
sexy
is that like
fireman
the
and then...
Hooters for ladies?
Yes, it is. It's called Male Hooters.
Fix my teleporter, please. Oh my fucking god. Now there are no
What about that panini? Still trying to get that panini loaded.
Just sitting there.
We got a sentry around the corner.
Entropy, I threw away your kit. I apologize.
Feet tall.
Entropy, how about this? How about I give you a gift card to our fake, house-themed mama pop restaurant that only serves grits?
It's a gastropub.
I'd
It's
rather
grits
have
and
the,
IPAs.
the foam one.
Grits and IPAs.
You think you could sell a one of those little
Dude,
tiny sliders
Foamy grits?
for $38?
Foamed grits.
He's a spy.
That's right. They're called Fritz.
Your house specialty.
You eat them with chopsticks. It's really confusing.
No fingers, no silverware.
If you ask for a fork and knife, we're going to bring it to you, but we're going to give you a bib and then give you a kid's meat. It's just really,
My friends,